hamsters first kept as pets in the UK? The answer was in 1931.
So then, what would you do if your child's hamster snuffed it? Carol, Terry and Sam's thoughts in a sec. Yours most welcome on the usual number, 02717. OK, so you go to feed Hammy because little Tarquin or Tiami gave up that pleasure weeks ago, but something's wrong. The little wheel in his cage spins no more. All is quiet on the hamster front. Shut up. You open the cage and you find little Hammy's stone cold and stiff as a board. He's snuffed it and is now playing in the great hamster wheel in the sky. Damn it. There'll be hell to pay when little Tarquin or Tiami comes back from school, the 24th closest primary to her home, just so you know. There'll be weeping and a wailing and a gnashing of teeth when they find out Hammy has turned his toes up. So what do? Well, many psychologists say the death of a pet is a great time to teach children about death, loss and ways of dealing with it. Oh, but the weeping and the wailing. Wouldn't it be better for everyone to just go to the pet shop and buy another, a ringer, a looky-likey? And what's more, some psychologists believe this is the best policy. Honesty doesn't always work. Hamsters are only a fiver. Why put your child, or indeed yourself, through the trauma of explaining death and all those awkward questions? Heaven, where's Nan? Just say, nothing happened. And I know you've done this, haven't you?
I had to. I mean, what happened was...
I had to.
Well, yeah, no, my oldest lad, I hope nobody tells him now, oh, gosh, because they don't know. So my oldest lad wanted a hamster for his... So you spent... It was about 70 quid for the cage, you know, it was like a palace, and then you buy the hamster, that was about 6 quid.
You were done, mate.
Bring it, and it had a wet tail. And so we took it to the vets. The vet said, oh, well, it might die of that, but then, you know, prescription for it of about, about 20 quid. Well, apparently it does kill him. So about 20 quid on these tablets, and it dies. So I was like thinking, oh, no, what do we do now? Especially after forking out for the vet, you know. So I basically just buried it in a shallow grave in the back garden. Not by moonlight, in the daytime when they were at school. Went out and bought a new one, and then put that in. It was a bit bigger and a lot livelier than the other one. And when he came back from school and he saw the hamster, he said, do you know what? It looks a lot better. It looks like it's even grown a bit. Those tablets have done it a lot of good.
That's good, though. You made your child happy. Yes. Appreciates his pet. Well, I think that's much better than having the little boy come home from school, devastating him.
I didn't have to buy the hamster, though, because I was going to bring the old one back when it was buried. I said, here, whatever disease the hamster had, it got in your shop, mate.
I had to look after a hamster for my nephew. My brother and his family went away to the Isle of Wight for, like, a whole month in the summer. They said, look after our hamster. So I did, and the neighbour's cat got in through our cat's cat flap in the night and got into the cage and ate the hamster. And it's my nephew's. I felt so terrible, I went all the way to the Isle of Wight to break the news face to face, not to the nephew, because I didn't know whether he'd take it, but to his mother. This was last summer. I got in the car, I said to my wife, I've got to go to the Isle of Wight, this can't be done over the phone. It can't be done over the phone. I mean, it's bad enough when it's your son's hamster, but when it's someone else's son's hamster. So I thought, my sister...
say you were 11.
No, my sister-in-law's...
Well, he wouldn't have got in the car.
Oh, that's true.
No, but listen, I called my brother in the Isle of Wight. He said, you're going to have to come over, because he was scared about telling his wife. She's a formidable character, my sister-in-law. I said, I'll replace it. He said, no, it's a rare breed. We got it from some hamster breeder.
Up.
He said, it was something like it was brown with white paws. There's hardly any of them around. I said, I'll paint the paws. I'll get a brown one. I'll paint the paws with Airfix paint. He said, no, you're going to have to come to the Isle of Wight. So I drove all the way down there, told my sister-in-law face-to-face on the beach. She saw me coming over the horizon and thought, what's he doing here? It's like, the hamster's gone. It got eaten by the neighbour's cat. And I think she broke the news to my nephew, but she told him, it's gone and it's not coming back.
She said your uncle's
and it's Uncle Sam's fault. And he's never looked me in the eye again.
Best hamster story I've ever heard. What about the people at home, Kirsty?
OK, we have Jackie on line 1.
No, I meant, what about the people at home letting them know your little hamster story?
Oh, mine had a rectal prolapse.
That's enough about that story. Just thought I'd share. Actually, there is more, Kirsty. How did you fix the rectal prolapse, Kirsty?
Well, I tried to push it back in with a cotton bud.
That is the end of the story, and it was the end of Kirsty's hamster. What do people say at home?
We've got Jackie on line 1.
That's amazing. That's the best hamster story I've ever heard. By a mile.
Sorry, who is it?
Jackie.
Jackie, good morning.
Hello, Matthew.
Hello. Have you done this? Not the prolapse thing.
I bought 2 guinea pigs last year for my 3-year-old and 8-year-old, and within a month, one had died. So I did what you normally do, go back to the pet shop, get another one, and hope the kids didn't notice. But a year later, it's died again. The other one's died. So I thought, well, I've got a dog that's 15, and he's on his last legs. And if he dies, I can't go and replace a 15-year-old dog and hope the kids don't notice. So I've decided now that they are at the age where I have to sit them down and explain about death and where their guinea pig has gone. But it's been 3 weeks now and I still haven't got the guts to tell them.
I'll tell you what, we'll send Kirsty round to do it with a cotton bud. Jackie... I've known that story for years. I think it's hilarious. Thank you for the call. That is all we've got time for today. Time to set the panel free. But never fear, we'll have a shiny new one for you tomorrow morning. And it has been lovely to see you again, Sam. It really has. And best of luck with this, A Night of the Living Dad. Brilliant. There we go. Carol, Terry, nice one. Really enjoyed it today. Ladies and gentlemen, so show them your appreciation.